Spend 2 weekends in May with me as I tell you a story of how an ex-manager tried to remove me from the company because of the use of hand gestures when I'm speaking. Now, a few years ago, back in England, my manager called me into a room. She told me that my use of hand gestures while speaking made her uncomfortable, and it made her feel like I was going to hit her. That was her foundational basis for wanting me removed from the company. Now, for a long time, that moment made me want to shrink. It made me second guess how I showed up in professional spaces. And here's one thing about workplace discrimination that we don't talk about enough. We imagine it's something loud, an obvious slur, a blatant comment about your skin or your hair, overt bullying that you can point to and name. But it's almost never that. It's subtle. It's the assumptions people don't even realize that they're making. How does the way I use my hands when I speak make you feel physically threatened? And would that same conclusion have been reached if my skin was a different color? I think we both know the answer to that question. Now, for a long time after that, I was hyper aware of my hands. And that is exactly what unchecked bias does. It doesn't just harm you in the room where it happens, it follows you out of it. Workplace discrimination is rarely one dramatic moment. It's the accent that gets mimicked or talked over. It's the weight or the height that somehow becomes a proxy for capability. It's the cultural expressiveness that gets coded as aggression. It's the slow, quiet erosion of someone else's confidence until they actually stop taking up space altogether. We have to do better, not just in policy, not just on LinkedIn profiles and LinkedIn posts, but in how we actually see people. Because when we let bias drive our perception, we don't just miss out on talent, we actively cause harm to people with real careers and real lives. The question we should all be asking in every professional space isn't, does this person make me feel uncomfortable? It's actually, why do they make me feel uncomfortable? And what does that say about me? Start looking at who the individual actually is, their work, their integrity, their ideas, their impact. That's the standard. Everything else is noise, and it's noise that costs people far too much.